Greetings, my dear brothers and sisters, and namaste to all of you. Welcome to Aspire television program in Canada and on Internet TV. We thank you for all the calls about this program. Unfortunately, no one can escape delusion, no matter how scholarly they may be. As a result of this delusion, Maya, mankind is subjected to grief, and this grief acts as brakes upon our activity. Arjuna, the great hero, capable of immense renunciation and wisdom, was deluded by the awful needs of war. The grief from war handicapped his activity. He confused the body and the self. He imposed on the Atma, forever untouched by the characteristics of the moving and changing world, the unreal and the ephemeral nature of the world, and believed this delusion to be true. This is the tragedy not only of Arjuna, but of all humanity. That is why the Bhagavad Gita is of universal and eternal value. To study it is to learn the art of swimming across the sea of delusion. The fact that the Bhagavad Gita has provided consolation and liberation to millions is itself evidence of its divine origin. Nowhere in its 700 verses are there any mention about any one religion. Do call us for your greetings and commercials to be aired on this program. We start with this segment for you.
Ekadantaya vidmahe vakratundaya dhimahi tanno danti prachodayat. Om namo bhagavate rudraya. Om namaste rudramanyamautotaishave namaha. Namaste astu dhanvane bahubhyamutate namaha. Ya taisha shivatama shivam babhuvate danuhu. Shiva sharavyaya tavataya no rudramudaya. Ya te rudra shiva tanura gora papakashini. Taya nastanu vashantamaya girisham tabhishakashi. Ya mishum girisham tahaste vibharshastave. Shivam giritratan purumahi gumse purusham jagata. Shive navachasa tva girishacha vadamasi. Yata nasarvamijjagadayakshma gumsumana asata. Adyavo jagadi bhaktar pratamo daivyo bhishaka. Ahiguscha sarvat jambayan sarvanschayatu danyaha. Asavyastram no arunauta babrusu mangalaha.
प्रातस्मरामि सायी तव दिव्य चरितम प्रातर्भजामि सायी तव कीर्तनानि प्रातर्वदामि सायी तव पुण्य नामम नित्यम नमामि सायी चरणारविंदम. On behalf of all the devotees here, I offer my most humble pranams at Swami's Padaravind. Though man and women are created equal, we alone have been gifted with a special day. The persons who accuse our society of discrimination against women stand silenced in this hallowed place. In Swami's eyes, there is no difference. That is why we have been permitted to chant the Vedas, recite the Sai Sahasranamam, and invoke the Gayatri Mantra. Swami knows that we alone have the power to transform society. Therefore, Swami ensures that we are equipped spiritually, emotionally, and physically. In this world, nothing comes for free. If women have been given a special day by Swami, women should fulfill the trust reposed in them by Swami. We should know that Swami expects us to transform the strife-torn world into a world of universal love and peace. The woman, with his grace, should spread the brightness of peace, spirituality, goodness, universal brotherhood, and dispel hatred, ignorance, jealousy, and everything negative. We must be aware of our duties as the guardians of dharma and prema. We cannot be blind with selfishness and materialistic greed. Finally, I return to where I started, because what begins with Swami ends with him. Pratasmarami Sai Tava Divya Charitam, Pratar Bhajami Sai Tava Kirtanani, Pratar Vadami Sai Tava Punya Nama, Nityam Namami Sai Charanaravindam. Thank you, Sai Ma.
My humble pranams at the lotus feet of our beloved Bhagawan, respected elders, brothers and sisters. It is a privilege to be born a woman, and I think it is, especially in this age of Kali, this Kali Yuga, when society is so degraded. There is so much that women can do and must do to uplift society and redress the balance. For our society to live in a civilized way, it's crucial for women to portray these values in everyday life. Why women? Because women uphold the morality of society. As they behave, so will others. As women, we need to consider what values we are showing in everything we do. Swami has said we must step forward with determination and courage and follow the path of truth and bring prosperity and peace to the nation and to the world at large. Thank you.
Mr. and Mrs. Ron Pagu and kids Sachin and Dana Pagu invites you to 3 nights Shiv Puran Yagya at the Radha Krishna Mandir, Cambridge, Ontario, from Thursday, November 24th to Saturday, November 26th, officiating as Pandit Munilal Maharaj of Trinidad. Please call in phone numbers. Caribbean Island Food Market at 3432 Weston Road for East and West Indian groceries. Vegetables, fruits, meats, fishes and pastries from the Caribbean. 4-pound Lawler Scar powder, $7.99 a tin. 4-pound ghee, $3.99 a tin. Frozen whole mutton leg, $3.69 a pound. All meats halal. $50 purchase, enter for a prize draw. Caribbean Island Food Market. We thank you for joining us today on Aspire television program. In our weekly review of spirituality, we study the daily teachings of our Guruji, Sri Satya Sai Baba. At the gates of liberation and self-realization, 3 guards are posted to ask us for our credentials. They are peace or mental equilibrium, joy or contentment, and inquiry or discrimination, Shanti, Santosh, and Vichar. Even if we befriend one of the guards, the other 2 will facilitate our entry. First in the series is peace. If we make peace ours, contentment, trupti, will automatically become ours. Contentment is the true source of joy and the most valuable of possessions. In the absence of contentment, desires and greed attain dangerous proportions, overwhelming our power of discrimination. Desire easily becomes greed, which then degenerates into miserliness and lust. These will make us jump from object to object in pursuit of quick sensual joy. So let us advise our minds to flow in the direction of the Lord instead of dragging us on paths of objects and sense desires. By giving up desires and by being content, we can dwell on God's names and His forms. Do call us for your greetings and commercials to be aired on this program. Here is this week's Aspire selection.
Visit incredible India for 23 days of excitement. Explore North and South India, January, February 2012. The world's wonder Taj Mahal. Historic and holy places, palaces, forts, castles and ancient landmarks. Haridwar, site of Kumbh Melas. Boat ride waters of Kerala. Popular hill station Uti. Encounter cathedral city Bhubaneswar. Bollywood and shopping bazaars a must. Call Meena Eurojets for great prices. The Sri Satya Sai Baba Center of Toronto, York invites all to weekly group devotional chants, spiritual discussions on Swami's teachings, human values and community service. All denominations are welcome for fellowship and experiencing the brotherhood of mankind. Please call numbers or visit website. Are you thinking about buying a home or selling yours? John Rameshnath is a broker with Home Life Response Realty, an experienced realtor for more than 20 years. Call John Rameshnath Bai Manbo to work for you. 416-801-8319.
We thank you for waking up with us on your television program. Every week we share with you universal truths applicable to all faiths. Meditation must be followed rigorously. In fact, dhyan, meditation, means discipline, regularity, and steadiness are the essential tools for it. Lord Krishna said, and I quote, "When you start fixing your thoughts on me, all thoughts that agitate you will be stilled through my grace." End of quote. Meditation is a first-class cure for the illness of worldly existence, power rog. But along with it also, let us take the medicine also known as contentment. Just as a traveler who has trudged along for miles in the scorching sun feels refreshed when taking a bath in the waters of a cool and shady lake, so too the unfortunate individual struggling in the scorching heat of desires feels happy and relieved when bathing in the lake of contentment. Let us meditate regularly and let us practice contentment in our minds. Anyone who follows this routine rigorously will achieve positive results. Do call us for your greetings and commercials to be aired on this program. Here now is your weekly request album.
जाने वो कैसे लोग थे जिनके प्यार को प्यार मिला जाने वो कैसे लोग थे जिनके प्यार को प्यार जब कलियां मांगी कांटों का हार मिला जाने वो कैसे लोग थे जिनके प्यार को प्यार मिला खुशियों की मंजिल ढूंढी तो गम की गर्द मिली खुशियों की मंजिल ढूंढी तो गम की गर्द मिली चाहत के नगमे चाहते तो आहें सर्द मिली दिल के बोझ को धोना कर गया जो गम पार मिला हमने तो जब कलियां मांगी कांटों का हार मिला जाने वो कैसे लोग थे जिनके प्यार को प्यार मिला
Dan 1968 to 1993. Head on 3-1, our Dan is gone. 3 drunks having too much fun. Crashed into a mother's only son. One sister grieving on and on. Our Dan died while calling for mom. Rest in peace, our beloved Dan, forever in our hearts. Danesh Gopal, known as Danny and Max of Barnwell, East Bank, Essequibo, born on May 13, 1968 and died by accident on November 21, 1993. He was the only son of Finey and Santi Gopal. He is forever loved and missed by his mom and dad, his little bud Carl, his only sister Liz, brother-in-law Dave, his nieces Preeti and Jaya, and his nephew Jode. May Lord Shiva bless his soul with eternal peace.
The Sri Satya Sai Baba Center of Toronto, York invites all to weekly group devotional chants, spiritual discussions on Swami's teachings, human values and community service. All denominations are welcome for fellowship and experiencing the brotherhood of mankind. Please call numbers or visit website. Mr. and Mrs. Ron Pagu and kids Sachin and Dana Pagu invites you to 3 nights Shiv Puran Yagya at the Radha Krishna Mandir, Cambridge, Ontario, from Thursday, November 24th to Saturday, November 26th, officiating as Pandit Munilal Maharaj of Trinidad. Please call info numbers. The Three Rivers Kids Foundation charity thanks every one of you who assisted financially and other ways in the 2011 mission of taking 17 children to open heart surgeries. You can be a part of future life-saving missions with Three Rivers Kids Foundation continuing its goals to organize critical surgeries and clinics for other needy children of Guyana. Please call to assist in any way possible.
You're tuned to Aspire television program across Canada and the United States. Please, let us give up Parachintana, thinking about others, and let us cultivate Paramatma Chintana, thinking about God. This is the true spiritual practice, sadhana. Let us not be so carried away by the worldly pleasures. We should take to the sacred path and sanctify our time by chanting the divine name. There is no need to allocate a specific time or place for Nama Smarana, repetition of God's name. We can do it wherever we are and during whatever we are doing. Om Namah Shivaya. Today we pay taxes for water, electricity, etc., but there is no tax for Nama Smarana. No one can stop us from chanting the name of God, Allahu Akbar. It is very simple yet most effective, but people do not yet realize the value of Nama Smarana as it is so easy to practice. We think that God can only be attained through severe austerities and penance. This is a general misconception. Without troubling ourselves or causing trouble to others, we can chant the divine name. Hallelujah, praise the Lord. Let us follow this simple path. Let us experience the bliss and let's sanctify our life. Do call us for your greetings and commercials to be aired on this program. Here now is a special segment for you.
ओ नन्हे से फरिश्ते तुझसे ये कैसा नाता कैसे ये दिल के रिश्ते ओ नन्हे से फरिश्ते तुझसे ये कैसा नाता कैसे ये दिल के रिश्ते ओ नन्हे से फरिश्ते हैप्पी बर्थडे टू यू
हैप्पी बर्थडे टू यू हैप्पी बर्थडे टू यू
तुझे देखने को तरसे क्यों हर घड़ी निगाहें तुझे देखने को तरसे क्यों हर घड़ी निगाहें बेचैन सी रहती है तेरे लिए ये बाहें मुझे खुद पता नहीं है मुझे तुझसे प्यार क्यों है ओ नन्हे से फरिश्ते तुझसे ये कैसा नाता कैसे ये दिल के रिश्ते ओ नन्हे से फरिश्ते
हैप्पी बर्थडे टू यू
हैप्पी बर्थडे टू यू
हैप्पी बर्थडे टू
नाजुक सा फूल है तू किसी और के चमन का नाजुक सा फूल है तू किसी और के चमन का खुशबू से तेरी महके क्यों बाग मेरे मन का मेरी जिंदगी में छाई तुझसे बहार क्यों है
Special happy third birthday greetings go out to Tanuja Bihari. Best wishes from your loving mom Devika and dad Devendra, grandparents Tara and Bisoon Balgobin, grandparents in Trinidad, your only aunt Kavita, and your dearest loving cousins Devon, Andrew, and Jaden. May the Lord shower you with His divine blessings for long life, good health, happiness, and prosperity today and forever.
Visit incredible India for 23 days of excitement. Explore North and South India, January, February 2012, the world's wonder Taj Mahal, historic and holy places, palaces, forts, castles and ancient landmarks, Haridwar, site of Kumbh Melas, boat-ride waters of Kerala, popular hill station Uti, encounter cathedral city Bhubaneswar, Bollywood and shopping bazaars a must. Call Meena Eurojets for great prices.
Are you thinking about buying a home or selling yours? John Ramesh Nath is a broker with Home Life Response Realty, an experienced realtor for more than 20 years. Call John Ramesh Nath Bai Manbo to work for you. 416-801-8319. Shop at Westwood Supermarket in the Westwood Mall, Mississauga for all East and West Indian groceries, specialty foods, fruits, vegetables, meats, fishes and pastries arriving weekly from the Caribbean. 4 pang lawless carpatter $7.99 a tin, 4 pang ghee $3.99 a tin, frozen whole mutton leg $3.69 a pound. All meats halal.
$50 purchase, enter for a prize draw. Westwood Supermarket in the Westwood Mall.
We hope you're all enjoying today's edition of Aspire television program. Joy and grief are just like day and night. They have to be put up with and experienced. They will neither appear nor disappear at our will. Both are related to the physical or the material, the body. They do not affect the soul in any way. We are liberated the moment we transcend joy and grief. What is there to grieve in life? Did we grieve when our body underwent changes? The child disappears in the boy into the youth is lost into the middle-aged man, who in turn is lost into the old man. We never weep over these changes that affect the body. Why then do we weep when the body is lost in death? Whatever changes our body may suffer, the Atma, the splendor of the true wisdom, remains immortal. Knowing this and being established reliably in this knowledge is a sign of the wise, the Jnani. We'll end today's program with best wishes as usual. So until next week, same time and same channel, this is Shirley Singh for all of us here at Aspire television program. Wishing all of you success in your aspirations and a most wonderful week ahead. God bless you all. Do take care of yourselves and others. We'll catch you later.
One time up in London I met a West Indian with a BB ticket in one hand. He said, boy, it take me 10 years in this country to know that I'm a Caribbean man. Carnival Monday morning, sea bath in the moonlight, fire in the cane field burning, lighting up the whole night. Taxi man jamming music under a heavy load, people chipping and dipping, soca band in the road. All that I have in my Caribbean belly, I don't plan to trade in my Caribbean belly. All through life it take me, my Caribbean belly, never yet forsake me, my Caribbean belly. If I hear a kaiso or I smell some cocoa, it does something to me every time. If a woman pass me with a bouncy boomsy, it does something to me every time. West Indies playing cricket, bacchanal in the stand, in between every over, kaiso music and pan. By the side of the roadway, vendors give you a shout. Bus going down the highway, school children singing out. All that I have in my Caribbean belly, I will never trade in my Caribbean belly. Outside me and inside my Caribbean belly, front side me and back side my Caribbean belly. Planting head, those are apple and dung, mango green and you're licking them down. Curry chicken, black pudding and bone. A man by a jukebox dancing alone. Sponge ball cricket on the white sand beach. And Juve morning when